Alright, I wanted to get this video out a little earlier today, but I was not able to. Um, so I'm going to do this as kind of a late post. But what I wanted to talk about is the first video in this series I'm going to be doing every week. And it's going to be all about Market America brands, shop.com, the shopping annuity, all kinds of different things like that. And, how to save money and save time by shopping online. Um, and there's going to be like health tips and stuff like that thrown in too, because a lot of these brands like isotonics or whatever, there's a lot of health benefits, and so there's a lot of ways that this can change your life. But I'm going to try to take them kind of one subject at a time. And so one of the big things for me is what we call the shopping annuity. Now, Market America and shop.com partnered up in, I want to say, 2011, and they've really perfected what, well, I guess you can never perfect it, but they've really developed this amazing shopping annuity. And the idea was that if you look at the economic climate today, people, especially in my age group, but really any age group, I think, in America, save for people who are maybe already retired and are already well off, but for the rest of the 95% of us or so, the prospect of retirement at all has become something of a myth. Like, most of the people I talk to, when you ask them about, like, oh, well, so how long are you going to be working, or what do you want to do long term or whatever, most of the people that I've talked to, they all kind of don't have anything to say about it, or they're like, oh, I'm going to work until I die. And so, and I actually, before I came across this platform, I kind of thought the same way too, and I was really frustrated and angry and discouraged by that. So I was really excited when I came across something that I could do. All right, and so this is where we're going to start talking a little bit about what an annuity is. So an annuity is an investment that, if you don't know what it is, it's generally the way it goes is you've got, let's say you got 600 grand extra, sitting around. You got 600 grand worth of disposable income. Maybe it's all at once, or maybe you put it away a little bit over time. And after a certain point, the 600 grand sitting in a bank account, and then the bank will pay you interest on that. Let's say 2%, right? They'll give you 2% interest, which in today's climate is pretty generous. But let's just say that you got 600 grand in the bank. They're giving you 2% interest yield on that. And so on your 65th birthday, you got your 600 grand in the bank. They're going to give you 2%. And so you got an extra $1,000 coming into your house every month from that 600 grand in the annuity. And so that's basically how an annuity works. Well, of course, obviously the big thing is, like, I don't have 600 grand sitting in the bank, and I don't know anybody who does. So that kind of leveraged income, where you're getting an ongoing residual payment, that's got money or somebody else or whatever that's working to pay you. Most people that I know just don't have that. That's not an option, right? If you're waiting tables, you're going to college, and you got college, like, student loan debt, or you got a big mortgage or whatever, you don't have that disposable income, you're not going to be able to retire. That's just it. And so the shopping annuity was created as a way to harness the purchasing power that people already have, right? So yeah, you may not have extra money to be putting away every month, or you may not, have 600 grand sitting in a bank, but you're spending money every single month on things. What are things? The same stuff everyone's spending money on: food, toiletries, gas, some entertainment. You're paying your bills. You're cleaning your house. A lot of women wear makeup, or a lot of people have skincare. A lot of men wear makeup, whatever. So the point is, there are these everyday expenses that we all have, and so the shopping annuity is a platform where we switch over our spending. We buy the same things, or the same kinds of things we've always been buying, but we buy them differently, or maybe we switch brands. And in doing so, we channel all that spending into a shopping annuity that pays us out in some, and it doesn't pay us out in any one particular way. It pays us out in cash back. It can also be a big payout short term for people in terms of time. Like people are just swamped. They don't have time. They don't have any mobility to even like start a business or something like that. So they can't even think about getting ahead because they're so bad. You know, like, oh, I just got off of a 15-hour shift. Now I got to run to the store and pick up a bunch of things. And it's 20 minutes there and it's 20 minutes here and whatever. And I get home and I got kids and I got to do the thing and whatever. Before you know it, every single day is like chewed up, you know, with all these other things. So one of the things that the shopping annuity is designed to help do is not only convert all of your existing spending into a vehicle to earn you money, like through cashback, but it also takes that existing spending and channels it in a way that saves you a lot of time and saves you wear and tear on your car and so on. So that's the starting point, okay? And that's the baseline. So if you learn how to be a shop.com customer and you start building a shopping annuity, it's a free cashback account, you know, because it wouldn't be very helpful if it cost you money. So it's a free account. You learn how to use it. You shop a little differently, and all of a sudden, at the end of the year, you got a full week's paid vacation, basically, both in time and money that the shopping annuities yielded to you. And then what you do with that is it's kind of up to you. In my case, I moved forward with it, and I was like, all right, well, a little bit of annuity is coming in, is great, but I need the big bucks if I'm going to retire. So then the shopping annuity is set so that you can build it up and own a shop.com site and start helping other people to do the same thing, and the numbers can get really big. But the reason it's special is because it's built on products that everybody needs or is already using or whatever. So not only are there partner stores like Walmart and Jet and Target and, you know, Home Depot and, you know, places people are already spending money, but on top of that, the flagship products, the products where all the big profits are made, are things like isotonic nutrition supplements, you know, Motives makeup, you know, cosmetics, and you know, skincare lines like Lumiere TV and Cellular Laboratories and stuff like that. So all this, people are already buying this stuff. We just switch over the brands, and all of a sudden we're making money off of it. And one of the ways that this whole process is really different from anything that's out there, you know, it's really special because it enables us to take all that existing spending and convert it into earning. And one of the ways that makes this so different is the way that they distribute the wealth throughout this whole program. The way that you know, it's a dynamic, you know, the shopping annuity and the Market America platform is really dynamic. It can plug into your life in a lot of different ways. And you know, for some people, they just want to get some products that, you know, change their life because they got them off their diabetes medication. Or some people love the cosmetics and they like to have a makeup business or whatever. Or some people just like saving a bunch of money and time. Some people really like coaching and like life coaching and stuff like that, and wellness and health coaching, so they can do that too. Some people have a cleaning business, and so they retail, stuff like that. Anyway, the point is that there's so many different ways that this can plug into your life. For some people, it's just as a consumer, some as a business owner, so on and so forth. And because it's able to be plugged into so many different kind of situations, it makes it something that anyone and everyone can do. And when you're talking about a platform that is built on networking, you know, and built on a network, it has to be something that everyone can do. So, you know, a lot of the sales organizations, like the MLM, multi-level marketing stuff, it's a sales gig, right? That's really what it boils down to. And so a lot of the big numbers for that kind of thing, or even affiliate marketing, you know, you can, maybe you're a rock star and you can do a lot of big numbers and you can sell, maybe a great salesperson, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's great for you, but that's not sustainable or duplicatable to everyone else, because not everybody's going to be that rock star, you know. But if you have a system that allows, you know, everyone to contribute a little bit and have everyone benefit a lot, then you don't need those rock stars all the time. You don't need that, you know. You just need people to live their life, make a couple of adjustments, and suddenly everyone's standard of living gets raised. So the shopping annuity is it's a kind of a new concept. It's something that kind of borrows from the old, builds on something new, and it's something everyone can do. So that's really my thoughts on it. I wanted this first discussion to be really organic. The following, when I do these in the future, some of them will be maybe a little more kind of official or professional, but I wanted this to be, look, I'm sitting in my studio here. So I wanted to share my thoughts on it and why this is such a big deal, as far as I can see. So we're going to look forward to some tutorials coming up in the coming weeks. We're going to look at some products. We're going to get any questions. If you guys have questions or you want me to review or do kind of an analysis or a little detailed kind of review on some Market America branded stuff, or do some comparisons, whether it's price comparisons, quality comparisons. We're going to have testimonials and stuff like that. So all kinds of stuff coming up, and so you want to stay tuned. Every week I'm going to be posting one of these on Thursday. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.